How's it going, guys? Will Away here. I want to talk to you guys about a project I had for my microeconomics class. Had to take about $50,000, imaginary money, of course, and invest into stocks and do over a 10-week period and show the results. So here are my results. So before I get started, I wanted to show you that some of the places that I had gone to get my information from. I wanted to use greenstockscentral.com. I found that they showed relevant information on their main screen from the big movers, both positive, negative, to the latest updates and whatnot. And so you'll also notice that towards the top it also shows different ones. Another site that I wanted to do was UK. That way I got more of a worldwide basis. And this one allowed me to cover some areas that I wasn't able to carry or get to otherwise, as far as getting information on companies. And that's honestly how I did the best, was by finding and researching the company itself prior to. Now, the first company I did was ParaOne. You notice that out of that $50,000, I bought 751 shares at $8.32 per share, and when I sold it for $9.27 per share. That's U.S. dollars, which only gave me about $713.45, which was about 11% increase of a gain. I also gave you guys some history on the place from their websites, which ParaOne was founded in 1997. And over the 52 weeks is one of the things I looked at. I found that it had gone from $3.02 to $13.04. That was their range. Now, the next one I decided to do was Oracle, and they were founded in March of '88, and so they've been going on for about 3 decades. Now, I bought 246 shares from them in this project for $25.36 per share. And then I ended up selling it at $28.75 per share, which gave me an earnings of $833.45, which was a 13.4% gain. Now, their 52-week range was from $21.24 to $29.82, which is relatively good. So the next one I decided to do was the Ocean Power Technologies, OPT. That was from that second website I showed you for the UK base. They are a hydroelectric power company as far as technology goes. They were built in 1997, and so I ended up buying 751 shares of stocks from them at $8.32 per share. Ended up selling it at $9.27 per share, which ended up giving me an earnings of $713.47, which was a 11% gain. And their 52-week was $3.02 all the way up to $13.14 for their range. Following that, I ended up doing SunPower. Now, they were a solar company that was founded in the 70s. I bought about 540 shares of them at $11.57 per share, and I sold that at $13.63 per share, which earned me a total of $1,113.21, gain of 17%, almost 18%. Now, their 52-week range was $8.97 to $23.40. Additionally, one of the areas I decided to try to cover was within the recycling industries. And this one was specifically within the metals, and that was Metalico, I believe is how you pronounce it. And I ended up buying 1,843 shares at $3.39 per share and sold it at $4.46 per share, which gave me an earning of $1,972.01, which was about a 31% gain, which is overall greater than what I was finding previously in the other areas. Now, they were publicly traded started in October 10th of 2005, and again, they were a metal recycling company. I had also decided to do A-Power, which is another wind power company located in China. Now, they are a energy power company started in 2003. I ended up buying 1,001 shares from them, and that was at $6.24 per share. And when I sold them per share, it was $7.13 for $891.89, which was a 14% gain. Their 52-week gain was $5.72 to $21.04. Now, the next company is NR1. They are a electric car battery design company that deals with lithium-ion batteries, among other things, including nanotechnology. And they were founded in 1985. And I ended up buying 1,882 shares at $3.32 per share, and sold them for $4.39 per share, which gave me an earning of $2,013.74, which was a gain of 32.2%. Their 52-week was $2.75 to $7.06. Of course, they weren't the biggest gain that I had. And of course, speaking of the biggest gains, I end up going with Duchenne, which is a biodiesel energy company located in China. Now, when I ended up buying them, I bought them at 60 cents per share, which risks them of becoming dollar stocks. And so they end up trying to do a couple things during the 10 weeks that I was doing this project. So one of the things they did was they did a buyback about 30% of the stocks that their shareholders had. And then another thing that actually affected me was a split, which was a 1 to 10 split, making it so that each share that you owned was now 10 shares. This made it go from 10,416 shares I originally purchased to about 104 shares, 104,160 shares afterwards, which I ended up selling at $4.65, and it ended up peaking the week prior at a little over $6.08, I believe is what it was. So before my earnings, it was $42,000, 186, and then and 80 cents, which was 670% gain, 75% gain. Then after that split, it became $478,098.40, which is 7,065% increase, which is ridiculous. And that was just to keep them from going into penny stocks, just because of how things work. Now, their 52 weeks was a range afterwards from 297 to 165. They were founded in 2001 and ended up going on to the NASDAQ in 2007. And the last company I ended up doing was ANOVA Systems. They are another electric hybrid company that they're my second biggest gain. And I ended up buying the same amount of shares at 10,416 at shares at 60 cents per share, and sold them at $1.37 per share. Their earnings was $14,269.92, which was $128.03. Their 52-week was from 46 cents to $2.42, and so they end up being my second largest. Now that does end it for what I have as far as what I invested in. My total earnings I spent out of 50,000 was $49,996.61, and I earned $493,653.99. That's a gain total of $987.4% increase. Basically, I did that by doing my research, investing in companies in which I had an interest in as far as the industry and such. If you've got an interest in the green technology or in oil or whatever it is, you should end up investing in that instead of something else. So that would be it for me. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you guys real soon. Later.